It's time to check in on the backyard garden, and we've had about 3 days of rain, so everything looks really wet and soaked and waterlogged, but this is just fantastic. It's exactly what we needed. So we have the first blossom down here. That color is just gorgeous. And these transplants from a couple weeks back have done really well. This is a miniature azalea, and all the other azaleas have finished flowering, but I believe this will flower later in the summer if it produces flowers this year. This lily is doing really well. It has loads and loads of new buds. It's been flowering every day since it started the last couple of weeks. Another one. So I'm assuming it's a daylily of some sort. I did transplant the other smaller plant that was to the right of this one, but I noticed this also has aphids. So it's great to feed the ladybird beetles, but definitely way too many aphids for the plant, and I think over time it will damage the plant. And this looks like it may be another arum lily that's coming up. So I had transplanted this Barberton daisy, not realizing that was behind there. So I think I will move the Barberton daisy to another spot and give that lily a little more room. And the same thing here, I had put this lupin in the ground when it was just a tiny little seedling, and way too close to the other. This is a Lenten rose that was also a seedling, so I think I'll have to move one of them just to give it a little bit more space. And to the right, I've left this growing. I believe it's considered a weed here, but it's actually something that I grew up knowing about and actually eating occasionally, living in South Africa. It's called morogo or morog, which is a wild spinach, and really healthy, really tasty. So I'm going to leave that growing and perhaps transfer that to my vegetable garden. This Spanish lavender has done really nicely. It's settled in well since I transplanted that. This is a flowering garlic, I believe. This is also a new addition. This is a clematis, and it should creep all the way up the wall. I'm going to just put a piece of twine or something, nail that onto this post so that it has something to climb on. And this is a gardenia. I had transplanted this about 1.5 years ago. I grew a cutting and stuck it in the ground to see if it will actually grow properly, and it's taken off and is massive now. So it's really filled in the space. I think I'm actually going to have to move it because it's just too big for this area. But I'm really excited to see the first buds. And it looks like it's loaded with buds. And once the gardenias start flowering, the smell is incredible. You can walk out the back door and smell those flowers. And they look really pretty at night. They're so bright white. Looks like the first bud right in the back here. So that'll be fun to see how those all do. Oh, here's another one. Just a few days, and it's amazing how these plants all just shoot up once the temperature is right and there's enough rain or water for them. we have our tiny little mystery citrus. So far so good. We have a few still growing, so hopefully this year we'll be able to figure out what the plant is. Well, thanks so much for watching, and we'll check in and see how this rain has helped everything grow in the next few days. I think the thing that I'm most excited about are the gardenia flowers, and I'm sure that they will be flowering when we talk again.